What is up, you beautiful people? I hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. I already know if most of you guys saw that trailer GTA 6, I am hyped. I have a reaction posted on my channel if you guys want to take a look. If not, I completely understand. But today, we got to go back down to earth from that hype. So Sony, right here on IGN, let's read. Sony pulls discovery videos PlayStation users already own, sparking concern over our digital future. We sincerely thank you for our continued support. Sony has signaled its intention to pull some PlayStation content even from those who bought it, sparking concern from customers. They mention a brief notice, but let's cover that brief notice real quick. So even The Verge posted this, and they talk about why it's so stupid, why they shouldn't be doing it, and why we can't trust digital ownership. So I'll leave a link down below so you can do some further reading, because it really just covers the same thing that I'm about to read on the PlayStation Video Content Legal Update Notice. So right here we can read, as of 31st December 2023, due to our content licensing arrangement with content providers, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Discovery content, and the content will be removed from your video library. We sincerely thank you for your continued support. Your continued support of what? This is ridiculous, Sony. Not only are they in a lawsuit because they are gouging prices and overcharging people for no reason, just because they're, taking advantage of their likability, taking advantage of their fans and the people that have to put games on their platform. So they're also facing one of those. Thank you, PlayStation Store. So let's look at some of the things that they're going to be deleting. A crime to remember, a haunting. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they're going to take that off. I was watching that last night. Alaska Last Frontier. I've been watching that since I was a little kid. Great show. Alaskan Bush People. My goodness, what would you do without some Alaskan Bush people? Alien Encounters. Hey, after this past year and all that alien legal stuff, this might just be real. America Facts versus Fiction, American Chopper, American Guns, American Lawman, American Music. The list just goes on and on. Basically, Discovery Channel is to discover the American ways and the world and how beautiful it is. Truly. If you want to go on Discovery Channel and watch some National Geographic, go right ahead, baby. It's on there. If you want to watch some whale swimming and you want to learn about some fish, go right ahead. But this is not the point of the video. The point of the video is to highlight a big point that has been brought up by so many people beforehand. So not only has CD, DVD, physical content has been getting deleted from our universe. Like, it's getting deleted so slowly, but it is. If you go and buy, this is what I thought was hilarious. So last time I bought a disc, a physical copy of the game, I went to GameStop. And you wouldn't believe the thing they put in the case. They put a digital code inside the physical case, and with no explanation. They just said, we don't have the disc for this. This is how it comes. So I'm a little bit bitter on that part. It doesn't make any sense as to why the physical copy of the game is becoming less and less of an option for people like me and you. If I want to completely own a game for everything that it is, I have to buy it physical. So if you're buying something physical, you will always have it. But clearly, if something happens between PlayStation and a licensing agreement, if any things are crossed and the person decides they want to remove their game from the platform, you know what that causes? Me and you to be down potentially $70, me and you to be potentially down hundreds of dollars, because a game company could completely just remove all of their content from the PlayStation Store, and that's it. That's it. I mean, take a look at what happened with Fortnite on Android. It just completely got wiped off of there because of the agreement issues. They were doing something, I'm not going to cover that, but they were going through some issues because of the monetary side of things on Fortnite. But things happen all the time with PlayStation. You guys have all these lawsuits. Things happen. So what you're telling us is that if we purchase a game from you, maybe 10 years down the line that I want to hop back on, I could potentially not even be able to access my own content just simply because you guys didn't renew an agreement. This is ridiculous. I know it's not a big news to cover, and it's not like something that's going to break everybody's heart, but it is disheartening to see that the physical media is just being wiped away in exchange for something that is not yours. Digital content is not yours. You're basically just asking them for a temporary card to play the game. And more companies are just going and going and going in that direction. And I don't even understand. Maybe it's the hopes that more people buy that so they don't have to deal with all the games that they don't sell, all the copies they don't sell. But what's the benefit of buying it digital? See, back then, maybe I could justify that digital prices were a little bit cheaper because they had to pay the physical aspect of the game, so they boosted up the physical, and the digital copy was typically a few dollars cheaper back in the day. PS3 I'm talking about. And then the PS4, Xbox One era came around, and then digital content was the big thing. And after COVID, that's only gotten worse. So there is no benefit to buying it digital. 90% of the time, if you go to GameStop and you want to buy the physical, they give you a game code, and then they give you all the pre-order bonuses in another code. It's ridiculous. If there's any content or anything physical that you want from a game, you have to buy deluxe editions, or you have to buy, Traveler's Edition. You have to buy the most expensive edition to get anything physical, which I appreciate from games like Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk releasing physical copies of the game still to this day. But you tell me right now, do you guys think that Call of Duty makes most of their sales physically anymore? No, they probably make it mostly digitally. It's way easier if you just sit at home, put in your credit card, debit card information, and keep it pushing, and then download it before the game even comes out. Sometimes you can get it way before somebody at the store that bought it at the store does. But then again, do you really own that? Did you really buy Modern Warfare? Did you really buy GTA? Did you really buy Street Fighter 6 or Resident Evil 4 if you bought it digitally? Probably not. We probably got an access to a license. Once that license is up, they can pretty much delete it. Again, I know this is only Discovery things, but it goes to show you that just because there is the argument that, oh, digital content is yours until, you're not going to play it for 20 years, but some people do. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there's not a gigantic group of people that still play games to this day from their PS2 disc copies. Even though they can play a lot of their games on an emulator, they still like the physical aspect. And I do too. I enjoy buying a game and then knowing that nobody can take it away from me unless they come to my house and steal it. But this is just stealing. It's straight up stealing, and there's no promise of refunds. If we read that again, if we just do a little skim, there is no indication that they're planning on refunding that the December 31st. Okay, I understand if you said, due to licensing issues we are having with Discovery, we are going to be issuing refunds to everybody who has bought their content because we are not going to support this media on our platform. It's as easy as saying that, but you guys just said we're going to remove it with no indication of a refund, basically saying tough luck. And this is where we're going to keep going. We're going to keep seeing people run out of licensing agreements. A lot of streaming services are starting to pick it up, and so not many game publishers, PlayStation, Xbox, are renewing licensing on their media, on their Microsoft Store, PlayStation Store, because people typically go through subscription services if they want to watch Discovery, but not everybody does. I have plenty of DVDs downstairs that I enjoy watching and that I put in every once in a while just to watch it. But guess what? Sometimes I can't find all those shows on the subscription service I have. So I got it. I have it forever. I've had some of those DVDs for over a decade. And guess what? Nobody can take it away from me unless they steal it. So with all that being said, I want you guys stay protected. If you would rather feel like you're going to have a game forever, buy it physical. I hate being that type of person because I truly believe that digital is typically the way to go for speed, for deals. Sometimes you find amazing deals online. Sometimes you just buy it and sometimes you're late. Sometimes it's late. Sometimes you get home from work and you're tired, you don't want to go out, so you just buy it. But if you have the opportunity and you can buy it physical, because we never know when the day will come when there will be no option for you to play that. I don't know if that will ever become a thing, but I do know that after seeing that they don't want to issue any refunds and they're just going basically fisting everybody that owned any of this content, brother, watch your back. These companies are not looking out for us. They don't care. They care about their money in their pockets. If you spend $1,000 on media, dude, it could get deleted at any moment of your life. Meaning that if you feel like playing it, you might not have the option to. Like I said, guys, just watch your back. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I will leave links down below so you guys can do all your due diligence and check it out for yourselves. Peace.